did you know that the state of Maine is now sanctioning discrimination and segregation? Yes. Shame on you, Janet Mills. And she thinks she's leading Maine to show the nation. Look at us. Look at us. This isn't progressive. This is regressive. And there's a long history of this. And why are we repeating this? I want you to stop and think for a second. I've been fielding an awful lot of phone calls from folks, but stop and just think about the EMS, our EMS guys and gals, and the 911 calls. I've already heard that there are people that are not showing up for work. So somebody calls because they have a legitimate emergency and no one answers the 911 call. And then you can't get that to the first responders. So does anybody come and help? These are the real boots to the ground problems that we're going to be dealing with. And it is absolutely unconscionable. We already have a depleted workforce in Maine in the healthcare industry. And this administration has the arrogance and audacity to say, oh, well, those guys are going to leave and we're going to find better workers.
They're bringing them into the country illegally.
Seriously? You couldn't find workers to begin with. You healthcare workers were elevated as heroes. You were the heroes for a full year. And this administration has reduced you to zeros. I want you to keep in mind something. Government it's the government that has stripped your freedoms. It's government that's been destroying your businesses. It's government that's ruining our children's futures. And it's government that's going to be destroying our healthcare industry. It's not the unvaccinated. So here's a news flash for you. Maine, one of the whitest states in the nation, maybe the whitest state in the nation. Did you know that 75% of Black Americans are not taking this shot? Why is that? Why is that? Maybe they know they can't trust their government. They have been repeatedly degraded and treated as lab rats and guinea pigs. Need I remind you of the Tuskegee experiments that started in the 1930s and went for 40 years, where they injected, yes, with a shot, these people telling them they're going to help them. And they made them sicker. 40 years they did this. These are crimes against humanity. But here's the second news flash. All of us are being treated the same way now. We are now the lab rats. Do I need to remind you of the late 1930s and into the 40s in Germany and the experiments with Josef Mengele? What was it? A shot. And these were crimes against humanity. And what came out of that? The Nuremberg Code. The Nuremberg trial. Informed consent is at the top. And that is punishable. Violating that is punishable by death. So we have Josef Mengele and Josef Goebbels being reincarnated here in the state of Maine. I'll let you figure out who's in what role, but I'll just say probably the Mengele is we probably have two by the same last name, and one is the governor. The other one is also a MILF, just to connect the dots. Involved in healthcare. So I want you to be aware of that. But we also have a very complicit media, and we also have a CDC that has been wrong more times than it's been right.